Yeah,
Hey,
drum work, finds. Yeah. Let's show them right and take this shit back to the old days. Before the social media, before the phones changed, before the fentanyl, before they stepped on cocaine, before niggas start paying 30 for a whole thing. Sometimes I wish that I could go back to the old days. You come from who that old lady tell you look both ways. Niggas ain't spray the block up, they got them close range. But ain't once since day one, real niggas don't change.
The game right minds and I ain't asking either. For real, it's cold outside. Hope you pack your heater. You know the streets don't love, don't you ask it either. You either.
yeah. All right, that was some Conway. I wanted to do a little song intro on this podcast. But anyways, we're going to talk about the Celtics and the Red Sox. I'm going to start out with the Celtics because there's been words and stuff with Jaylen Brown about his max contract, his super max contract. Is he going to, what's been the wait so long with his super max contract? Is it going to get signed? Is he going to get it? What's going to happen to him? And you think he'll ever get traded? Drop into some comments. I'll answer. We're talking about Jaylen Brown and his Supermax contract. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to touch on it. I wanted to talk about it for like a little bit. What do you guys think? He deserves it, but what's the waiting game? Where is it? Where is his Supermax contract? Yes, I got it. He's not Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum already got his paycheck, and maybe the 8 turnovers in Game 7 does not help. Maybe that's why. And actually, Brad Stevens spoke yesterday about Jaylen Brown's Supermax contract. He spoke yesterday at Celtics Summer Camp Basketball down in Florida, and I want to know what you guys all think about that, what he said. And why has it been so long since he got it? And what's going to happen with him in the future? Because I want to see him still on this team. I don't want to see him get traded. But yes, him and Tatum play the same position. And I think this is Tatum's team more than his team. And Tatum's the better player. He ain't Tatum. He's just Jaylen Brown. He took that ball over too many times this year. He was playing with an injury too, I heard. And that's not good. That's not good. What do you guys all got to say about Jaylen Brown? Drop into some comments. I'll answer this. Because we're talking Celtics. And I don't know why there's a waiting game with his Supermax. It needs to be signed. It needs to. It needs to be signed. ASAP. Drop into some comments. We're talking Celtics, like I said, about Jaylen Brown's Supermax contract. Supermax contract. And I want to know what you guys think about that. Because it's kind of frustrating, the waiting game for it. I just wanted to touch on it. But now this podcast is going to be mainly about the Red Sox, the rest of it. They start back up tomorrow. A 3-game series against the Cubs in Chicago. Another bad team. And then they get Oakland. And right now at the All-Star break, the Red Sox are sitting up there 4 games up 500. And over 500. 4 games over. And I don't see this team being sellers at the trade deadline. They're going to be buyers. Because right now, they're trying to play for a playoff spot. Trying to be in the playoff picture. And this team ain't selling. They're buying. And I have a take. And this is going to be a hot take. And I want to know what you guys think about this. Should the Red Sox go after Ohtani? Because we need pitching and we need power hitting. And he has all that. And we need him. We could use a guy like him. But you would have to trade your prospects. You would have to trade Balo and Marcel Maya down with the Woo Sox. Marcel Maya. You would have to trade your prospects, and for 3 months you would probably be a rento. And then people have said we're gonna be screwed in the future. Yes, I got it. We're going to be screwed in the future, but you never know. They need to do something at the trade deadline. They need to be buyers, not sellers, because the Red Sox right now are back. They are. They're back. I think they're ready. They have talent. They have pitching. They have Brian Baylor that's been pitching really good. And they got a full season of James Paxton. And he's been pitching really good too this year. But you would have to trade him if you're buying too. And would you trade James Paxton? Would you guys drop into some comments? We're talking about the Red Sox. We're talking about the trade deadline coming up in a few weeks, August 1st. And like I said, they're 4 games up over 500, but they're still in last place in their division. And yes, they got another bad team, the Cubs, a 3-game series, which I see us winning. But yes, I got it. We haven't played well against bad teams this year. So tomorrow night will be a test after the All-Star break for the second half of the Red Sox. We need the Red Sox to do good. I want to see this team in the playoffs. I want them in the playoffs. Look, Jarrett Duran, right now, the month of July, he's been racking up that ball. Like a 600 average. And that's crazy. And he should be playing more. Drop into some comments. Like I said, we're talking about the Red Sox right now. And now that I thought about it, I do have a Bruins take. And we'll end it with a Bruins take. But we'll keep going with the Red Sox. And the Red, like I said, they're right now they're buyers. They're not selling. Chaim Bloom needs to do something at the trade deadline. Or would it be cool if we got Shohei Ohtani here? And what's going on with Juan Soto? He got in last year at the trade deadline. All right. I'm going to end this podcast now with Bruins take. A couple Bruins takes, and then I'm done. Going to talk a little bit about them and their off-season stuff. Like I said, they signed Milan Lucic for a 1-year deal and all these other guys that out of their prime. And I don't know what direction they're going into. Yes, after this year, and their salary cap will be good and they can get anybody they want. And I think they should still try to trade Olmark for something, get pieces. Why are they holding on to Matt Grzelcyk and Brandon Carlo still? Why are they holding on to them? Because Matt Grzelcyk, yeah, he was our best player in the playoffs, but he also played soft a little bit. And Brandon Carlo, I'm always worried about him with concussions and stuff. Maybe it's time to move on with him, but who do we give up? I hope one of these young kids down in the Providence Bruins, Fabian Lysell, or one of the other guys pop up and fight for a roster spot for the Bruins on opening night. But anyways, I'm going to end this podcast. That's what I had to touch on. A couple things. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay in a nice, cool air. It's humid out there. Oh, boy, it's humid. And when I end this podcast, I'm going to go back to the song that I was listening to. And you guys, like I said, stay cool. All right? Stay cool. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with another song, a different one to end this. Because I want to play a song. And we'll do this. Speak Now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vinny Paz, y'all better listen to this. Yo, I'm Jesus. My right hand writes diseases. My left hand will strike and fight your weakness. I'm covered in blood wherever the feast is. Find me covered in blood wherever police is. I'm covered in blood wherever your niece is. I'm covered in mud from burying heaters. Vinny Paz, fuck whoever Vinny Paz pleases. Hit you in the chest and you don't even know what breathing. We demons with bloodlust for heathens. Born to a storm on the sea with Galileans and cold regions. We rocking it well, and that's what every